to Good Morning Football. Cool conversation we're about to have as we're joined today by the co-founder of Outsports, a sports news website concerning the advancement of LGBTQ athletes in both amateur and professional sports. Please welcome to our show, Cyd Zeigler.
What up, Cyd?
What up, Cyd?
What's going on, Cyd?
Good morning.
Great to see you. Last month, Cyd, you wrote a piece on the Jacksonville Jaguars associate strength coach, Kevin Maxen, who publicly came out. He's now believed to be the first openly gay male coach in major American men's pro sports. Why was sharing Kevin's story on your website so important to what you're building?
We at Outsports have said for many, many years that sports have changed. And frankly, we've held up the NFL as a great example. People don't understand that the NFL has more current and former players who've come out publicly as gay than all of the other major men's pro leagues combined. Kevin's story coming out as a coach, somebody who is going to not have a 3-year career, but a 30-year career in the NFL, who's going to work with countless players. Him coming out and trusting us that it's going to be okay, and starting to slowly come out to people within the Jaguars organization and realizing, wow, this fear that I've had about doing this might be unfounded. And the response really was the most impactful piece. For the statement that Shad Khan, the owner, gave about him being a true Jaguar and all the staff and players are going to support him was, it couldn't have been better if I wrote it myself. And for the next day, for the players and coaches to come into the training facility and hug him and thank him and tell him, now get back to work and let's go win the Super Bowl, that's the quintessential NFL. And everything just went absolutely pitch perfect.
It's a great story. And what I read in the article, one thing that stood up to me is that he didn't just make a decision on his own. He actually reached out to Carl Nassib, who had a similar story of his own. And Carl said, you should speak with Cyd and his group. Can you take us through the connection and Carl Nassib bridging that gap for you guys to suddenly have a relationship and help with this, I would say, announcement with this article?
February 2022, the Super Bowl was in LA. I was driving down to the Super Bowl experience, and I just got a phone call from Kevin saying, "Hey, I'm Kevin Maxen. I'm with the Jaguars. I talked to Carl. I don't know what to do." And at the time, he seemed very comfortable. Carl had given him some tips on what to do, and I think shared with him the incredible support that he as a player also that he had experienced from coaches, from other players. And I think having somebody to reach out to like a Carl Nassib, and now for coaches and players to have somebody like a Kevin Maxen who you can trust, isn't going to spill the beans, is going to listen to you, is going to share with you, is incredibly impactful. Our tagline at Outsports is "Courage is Contagious," because when people see somebody else's courage, they find courage within themselves, and they find somebody that they can build that courage with. And so having a confidant like Carl is incredibly important. And I know that Kevin has heard from other people in pro sports who need that help.
I love that. Courage is contagious. And I was a teammate of Carl Nassib's in 2017, and I had no idea. And I got to imagine that was tough for him, holding in his own secret. And Cyd, I'm sure statistics show there are other players or staff members that are going through some of the same question marks of their own sexuality and do they want to come out in the whole nine. What would your message be to them this morning?
I think it's two parts. One, again, the support that Kevin has received from the owner on down to every level of the Jaguars organization has been spectacular. He couldn't have written it better. And the idea that, the coming out on a team is going to be a distraction or there's going to be some media circus, none of that. As I told Kevin, it's going to be a 48-hour story. And then when it's all over after 48 hours, everyone's going to go back to their jobs. And that's what happened. But the second piece, I think, is this. The Jaguars really want to go win the Super Bowl. And Kevin felt that he was not able to do his best work because he was holding this inside of him. And this part of his give back to the team, wanting to get to that Super Bowl and win it, was coming out because he believes that he can do a better job. And I've talked to him since then, and he said it is this unbelievable weight lifted off of his shoulders. And he feels like he is going to better help the team get to their goal than he could have before. And I think more than anything else, if a player or coach is thinking about coming out, you can have that weight lifted off your shoulders, and the NFL is going to be there to support you.
Cyd, it's a fantastic resource, Outsports.com, the co-founder of the site and the publication. Support is imperative, representation is necessary, and the NFL is here for it. Cyd Zeigler, thank you so much for joining Good Morning Football. Our show continues after this.
Thanks, Cyd.
Thanks.
Thank you.